I'm just kind of at a loss of words right at the moment.
Yeah, I agree, sis. I agree. Y'all see this video right here? Yeah, that's the one that has inspired me to make this video today. It's called Change is Needed and is by Theresa Roemer. Let me preface this by saying that I actually watch Theresa Roemer's videos. I do tune in periodically when I have the time and kind of catch up on what's going on in her world. So I want to be clear about something. What I'm about to say in this video is not to put down Miss Roemer and her content. It's not a hate video. I'm not jealous or anything like that. It's just that I want to view this video with you. I'm only this big, minute in the YouTube community. Now look, I'm not doing this for clicks. I'm not doing this for views. I'm not doing this for ratings. The people that got me on my channel, I'm good. But there's just a few things that just didn't sit right with me. So I'm going to go over them with you. You may agree with me and you may not agree with me. And that's okay. You know, that's the beauty of YouTube. You know, everyone can have their opinion. Oops, excuse me. Don't want too much falling out here. That's not what this is about. So let's get started on the video here. And the first thing that got me was this thumbnail. Theresa, girl. There's Theresa with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 black children. And I'm just going to assume that she's in Africa. So let's go ahead and take a look at what she has to say about her being in Africa with these 5 beautiful, beautiful black children. You know, maybe she's going to speak on, you know, how poverty-stricken these black children are, and maybe she is going to try to raise awareness on how we need to come together and a GoFundMe or something to help these poor, stricken black children in Africa. So let's begin.
What did it do to burn his business down and cause him even more grief? You know, what did he have to do with it all? So I don't know. It doesn't matter what I say, whether it doesn't matter. You know, I'm voicing my own opinion here.
This is not about the black kids in Africa and how they're poor and they're starving, Theresa.
I'm extremely saddened. I actually had a fan send me that video of George Floyd dying before it ever hit the news, and I sat and bawled through the whole thing. It was devastating to know that that happens.
Girl, you and me both. I sat there and I cried too, and I'm still so upset over what happened with George Floyd. Were these his relatives or something that you went to Africa to comfort? Why did you have the thumbnail of 5 black African children if this is about George Floyd? I mean, maybe she'll you know, enlighten me here. Let me just, you know, roll the video here.
And I have friends that are African American that are on the law enforcement side. I have a brother that's law enforcement in LA for the sheriff's department. So I have all kinds of friends and relatives that are cops, and I know in my deepest of hearts that none of them would ever do such a horrible thing. And so don't confuse the good cops with the bad cops. But like I said, it's times like this where we really need to unite and come together and pray together. And this too is going to pass.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to pass for people who don't experience, never have ever experienced what Floyd's family has experienced, what Black people as a race have experienced. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I have experienced walking through stores and having people follow me. I mean, it is ridiculous. And sometimes me and whomever I'm with, we'll play hide and seek with them. You know, we'll just play with them. And to me, it is just crazy to be judged simply by the color of your skin. I've seen Theresa Roemer's videos, and I've never seen anyone follow her around in the store. Just because you're related, I need to just calm all the way down because I'm so hyped. Just because, okay, let me calm down. I need to calm down. Just because you are related to a police or a sheriff, and just because your assistant is Black, and just because you've had 5 Black kids take a picture with you, it doesn't mean that you quite understand what's going on here. It does not bring you full circle. Am I saying you can't talk about it? No, that's not what I'm saying. But understand, you can never relate to what we go through on a daily. I mean, seriously, sis. Me and you are about the same age. So I just feel like that I can talk to you, all right? I feel like I can reach you, okay?
And the putting things on fire has got to stop, guys. That's not proving anything.
I agree with her. I agree. Y'all stop that. Seriously. Setting people's businesses on fire, seriously, doesn't solve anything. It really doesn't. I mean, when we first started the protesting, I thought it was amazing. But I believe that they think that it's all Blacks that are rioting, burning stuff up, looting, all the spray painting, BLM. I've seen and been in a few protests now, and multi-races are protesting peacefully. But I have never seen a Black person loot, rob, or deface. Am I saying they're not doing it? No, that's not what I'm saying. However, they're not the only ones. Problems. And all of that stems from why people are doing it today.
It's not proving anything. We need to lock arms and walk the streets together.
Yeah.
And pray that
let's pray.
Racism comes to an end, because there is no color in this world. We're all the same. So let's thing. And so don't confuse the good cops with the bad cops. But like I said, it's
and don't confuse the protesters from the looters and the rioters. Same analogy.
Times like this where we really need to unite and come together.
Yes.
And pray together.
Absolutely.
And this too is going to pass, but it's just devastating. But the looting and the putting things on fire has got to stop, guys. That's not proving anything.
Absolutely.
That's not proving anything. We need to lock arms and walk the streets together.
Let's do it, Theresa. Let's do it. You plan it, I'll be there.
Racism comes to an end, because there is no color in this world. We're all the same. we're all the same. So let's pray.
Is this where we pray? Is this where we pray? No, I guess not. And by the way, we are not all the same.
Hey peeps!
Hey peeps! What day is it?
Motivational
Hey. Yes. Come on, Fab. I love Fab.
I don't think you were in Houston, Texas. He escaped. I hope I'm planning my next trip. Guys, it's times like this where we need to pull together.
Yeah, I agree.
As brothers and sisters.
I agree, girl. Yes.
Especially the United States, have been through some horrendous, stressful, painful things the last couple months. Everything from COVID-19 to the death of George Floyd.
Yes.
We have been locked in our houses. We've been pent up. We've been stressed out. We've lost our jobs.
We're stressed.
Unemployed. And then the death of the horrible death of George Floyd.
Yes.
And I think right now what we're seeing with the protests that are going on, yes. Do I believe in protest? Yes. Do I think we should all unite together and walk in protest? Yes. But the looting and the vandalism has gotten out of control. I mean, I don't know what good it does to burn a business down or rob a business. Right. I watched on TV over the weekend where a black gentleman lost his sports bar, his entire life savings.
I saw that as well, and it's really a sad situation. He, just like a lot of people, have lost their businesses and their life savings due to the rioting and due to the looting. And I agree, Theresa, it has to stop now. We're not getting anywhere. We're going backwards here.
And I hate to think that the people that set his business on fire were his black brothers and sisters. I mean, wait a minute. Did she just say what I thought she said? Let me rewind that. His entire life savings.
Yeah.
And I hate to think that the people that set his business on fire were his black brothers and sisters. I mean,
oh my God, Theresa. Girl, sis, let me talk to you for a second. Me and you are about the same age. First of all, what you need to understand is that it's not all black brothers and sisters burning and robbing and looting. I've seen some people like you up there looting and defacing and burning and robbing, as well as all different types of races. So why would you say, I hate to think that it's black brothers and sisters burning down that man's sports bar? Why is it that you targeted specifically black brothers and sisters? This is what triggered me right here. That statement right there. Theresa, sweetie, listen. All races are out there doing that. Some races are pretending to be black, and they are doing it. There's so many videos out there. There are people that are hired now to go and loot and rob and pillage and to steal and set things on fire. So it is not all black brothers and sisters, and I guarantee you that they weren't that man's black brothers and sisters.
I don't know what good did it do to burn his business down and cause him even more grief.
It didn't.
So I don't know. It doesn't matter what I say, whether it doesn't matter. I'm voicing my own opinion here. I'm extremely saddened.
And that's what I'm doing. I'm saddened too.
I actually had a fan send me that video of George Floyd dying before it ever hit the news. And I sat and bawled through the whole thing. It was...
Okay, so you got it before it even hit the news. Okay, that's good. Clearly, you think that, or you hate to think that it's all black brothers and sisters doing this. And I guarantee you, Theresa, if that's what you think, you are totally, totally wrong. You are totally out of the loop.
Devastating. To know that that happens is devastating. And I have friends that are African American that are on the law enforcement side. I have a brother that's law enforcement in LA for the sheriff's department. So I have all kinds of friends and relatives that are cops, and
you showed one black man and one brother who's a cop. And if you have all kinds, then you should know what's really going on. So when you plan it, please do a video on it, and I will buy a plane ticket and I will fly there to lock arms with you, and let's walk and let's protest against racism. Yes, yes, I'm right there with you, girl. I'm right there with you.
There is no color in this world. We're all the same.
Oh my God. Sweetheart, sweetie, no, we're not. We're not. I think people like you, have this vision that it's the upper class and then there's everybody else, okay? And that is so far from the truth. Everyone is not the same. I don't know how many times you've been followed around a store, just going in, picking up groceries or trying to find a cute outfit. I don't know how many times you have gone through a store, and as soon as you walked in, there's this cleanup on whatever aisle you're on. No one's stupid. We all know eyes on that person in that aisle. So for you to sit there and say that everybody's the same, no ma'am, no ma'am. We are not the same. You have never gone through what the average black person has gone through, whether that person is rich or poor. You've never gone through that. So you can't even sit there and say because you have a brother that's in the sheriff and you have a friend that happens to be black, that we are the same, and you can sympathize with what we're going through. Girl, bye.
So let's pray.
Okay, let's pray. Or not. Okay. There's her car.
Hey, peeps!
Hey, peeps!
Guess what today is? Motivational Monday. Yes. Fab's over there jigging.
I love Fab.
Jeez, Fab, did you have a good weekend?
I love Fab.
I don't think you were in Houston, Texas. He escaped. I hope I'm planning my next trip. I know. We're scoping. We're so itching to travel. Like it's like.
Why don't you fly to California and let's do a protest together? How about that? Yeah, come on and travel to California.
Now, guys,
Join me in a protest.
I remember last year when we were all like, oh my God, 2020 is going to be an amazing year. Woo-hoo! You know, remember New Year's Eve night, we were all like, woo-hoo! 2020, here we come. It's going to be my year. I don't know what part of 2020 has been exciting and fun yet. You know, I think for me, the devastations kind of started when Kobe Bryant died. That was kind of like the beginning. And then my stepdad died, my dog died, and then
sorry for your
COVID-19
losses.
came, and now all of this, you know, George Floyd death and all the protests and the looting and the fires that are going on. You guys, we've got to become united and work together on ending this. Like,
oh, there's a Black Lives Matter.
You know, and
yes.
My old assistant Riley, he's a cop up here in Montgomery County. My brother, he's a cop.
Hey, Riley.
He works for
Hi,
the
brother.
Los Angeles County Sheriff's
Yeah,
Department.
I probably have met him.
And it's horrible to see what's happening.
On my
you know,
job, that
and
is.
For everyone to think that all cops are bad cops is wrong.
And all blacks are not bad.
It's wrong. And it's
All protesters are not bad.
It just takes a few bad cops to make everyone think that all cops are bad.
Yeah.
And they're not. You know, the cop
They're not.
that did what he did to George Floyd.
Go ahead.
I don't know. You
What?
know,
Wait.
What country is it where it's an eye for an eye?
Hold on. What do you mean you don't know? You have no words for what that cop did to George Floyd?
What he did to George Floyd.
Yeah. Go ahead. Spit it out, girl. Come on. Come on.
I don't know. You know, what country is it where it's an eye for an eye? You know, if you steal something, you get your hand cut off. You know, if you kill somebody, you get killed. I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, like, you know, what kind of punishment does this guy deserve? Like, everything. Like, I imagine my own son laying there and him taking my son's life, you know, and no mother ever wants to have that happen or get that news.
Theresa, come on. Come on, girl. Come on. You imagine your son laying there and a white cop kneeling down on his neck? I can't imagine. I'm sorry. I cannot imagine. And I'm sure there are a whole lot of black people that cannot imagine that. Am I saying it's never been done? No, that's not what I'm saying. I just can't imagine it, you know, when all of those things that you could possibly imagine has probably happened to a black person. So, yeah, I can imagine. I have 4 grown sons. I have grown daughters. I have grandchildren. There's not a day that goes by that I don't question whether they're safe. If they're driving down the street, if they're going to get, you know, pulled over, and if they're going to live to share the story. Every day. Every day. Every day. And I know there are a lot of mothers out there that feel the same exact way. Every day. Not just because of Mr. Floyd. We didn't start worrying because of what happened to him. We've been worrying from the day we gave birth to our children. We're always worried about who's going to take them out. Who's going to take them out? And for what reason? Girl.
Or anything, and the cops that stood by and watched it happen and was a part of it, they all need to be prosecuted till the nth degree.
Yeah, we agree with that.
Do I think 3rd degree murder is right? No.
You probably don't.
No. I don't think it was premeditated, but it was intentional. I mean, like...
Premedicated? Premedicated? Okay. I think she misspoke. She probably meant to say premeditated. Yeah. Okay. She meant premeditated.
That's just, I'm going to have my thoughts and my say-so on it, but I really hate to delve. You guys, my videos have always been, even through the coronavirus, I've tried not to focus on the negativity and the sadness and the death and all that kind of stuff. And it's really hard to not focus on.
Well, you don't focus on it because that is out of your pay grade. That's why you don't worry about it, because you're in a class that very few people are in.
George Floyd's death right now, because it was just horrible.
Yeah, it was.
But, I've taken some criticism that, through coronavirus, you weren't suffering like the rest of us, and you were still shopping, and, you never really focused on what was happening in the world.
Well, I'm not going to ever put down a girl that's got to get her shopping on. But when you are totally detached from what's really going on out there in the world, that's a whole nother animal right there.
Well, you guys, my channel is really not about, I'm not the news channel. I try to let you guys escape in my videos. So if my 10 or 15 minute video is an escape from the real world, and you get to come into my world, which was luxury and shopping and a different kind of lifestyle, then I did my job.
Okay. First of all, I don't watch your videos to escape my world or my life. I have an amazing husband. I have an amazing tribe around me, amazing children, those I gave birth to and those that I did not. Amazing grandkids that just light my world up on the daily. Okay? I have an amazing church. I have an amazing fellowship of sisters and friends around me, an amazing family. So there is nothing that I wish to escape from. I wouldn't trade my life for yours. I don't want your life. I don't want your life, Theresa. Your life is your life.
My job to allow you to escape reality and have some fun in my video.
I have fun in my life. Oh my God. I don't know how much more I can really watch of this. I should I keep going or not? I mean, seriously. Look.
And so you're right. I'm not going to be the channel that just reports on all the news and all the negativity and all the bad things that are happening.
But Theresa, all that's happening are affecting your subscribers. Their lives are touched by this. Your one black friend is touched by this. They're afraid for their jobs every day. So it affects people outside of your realm, ma'am.
In the world, because bad things happen in this world every day.
Yeah.
Every day. People are dying of cancer every day. People are having heart attacks every day. People are losing their loved ones every day. Children are getting abducted every day. Like, there's all kinds of bad stuff that happens in this world every single day. And I'm not going to have my channel be the channel that just focuses on that and that only. We're going to focus on my channel on positivity and motivation and how to become motivated and how to get yourself to that next level. And part of getting to that next level, guys, is believing in yourself and knowing what your self-worth is. Like, when was the last time, back in the day, I remember the saying, to give is better than to receive.
Okay. I'm going to give you some advice, Theresa. And I hope that you receive it, because I can't. Oh my God. I'm not even halfway. I'm 8 minutes into a 23-minute video, and I can't. I cannot watch any more of this. Seriously. Okay. So my advice to you, and I'm going to give this to you, and I really hope and pray that you receive it, Theresa. And my advice to you is to know that your world may exist beyond your eyelashes, but for the rest of us, it is far-reaching across the continents, around the world, okay? And though we appreciate everybody that has a platform that can speak out for the injustices of not just Mr. Floyd, but for all the blacks, that the injustices that they have endured simply because of the color of their skin. We also know that there are other races that have suffered injustices. We're not ignorant to that. So, Ms. Roemer, please understand, if you really want to do something for Black Lives Matter, why don't you have a protest? I'm sure your fan base will show up and will be willing to lock arms with you and march and protest. If you haven't already done it, why don't you pull out your checkbook and write a check to help the cause instead of posing 5 little African Black kids with you in a picture to validate that you're not prejudiced, that you're not racist, because to me, it screams the opposite. But that's just my opinion. Don't you come for me, because you don't want what I got anyway. I ain't got nothing compared to what you got. And it's just my opinion. Everything I'm saying is my opinion. So why don't you do something that can help the cause instead of making a video like this and then going back to your life that we all want to escape to, that we all dream of having. Okay? So that's all I'm going to say about this, because I'm heated again. I'm heated, and I'm just at a loss for words how, people lack empathy and apathy for what's going on in this world. And some people don't even have a clue about racism. And just because you got one Black friend that you showed, because I'm sure if you had 1 million of them, they'd be in this video too. So just because you have one Black friend and a brother that's a cop, it doesn't validate you as someone that, with your status, that can just make a video and then that's all you feel you're doing about racism. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Why don't you be about it and stop talking about it? Okay? So I'm done with this. I'm really done. I've just been so triggered since this video came out. Again, Theresa, it's no shame against you. I pretty much love the content of your videos, except this. I just can't. I just can't. And I always love Fab. Fab is amazing. You're blessed to have him. Yeah. Why don't you get together with people outside of your world, come down to earth, and link arms for real and not talk about it, and really go into these neighborhoods and stuff and pray for these people and pull out that checkbook, because you putting 5 Black kids in a picture with you does not help this cause at all. And to me, I think that it's insulting, to be honest. Again, don't come for me, y'all. These are only my opinions. This is my platform that I choose to share my opinion on. And I'm a nobody, okay? I'm a nobody. So that's pretty much it. You guys already know how much I love you. And I'll see you in the next video, okay? Bye-bye. Take care. God bless.